Well, good morning to you all. While we wait for a couple of things to make Cal run a lot easier and run a lot better, to get him outside to do a few of his jobs, let's start digging into this a little bit. Just tried the hood, not happening, but I reckon we can get seats out, all the floor cleared out, and we can see exactly what's going on. Making it up in the air, who knows? But it's going to be a journey, and I'm still in love with it. Still think it's awesome. That's a good thing. Let's get on. I think the name of the game today is definitely avoiding tetanus and any angry animals that are getting forcibly rehomed. No voltage regulator, interesting. Now, unless it is unexpectedly prohibitively expensive to keep these seats, I want to, because I really like them. No good for going around corners, but still I like them. So when I looked at the mechanism underneath, it's all kind of like Siamesed together as one big block of rust. So I'm assuming if I remove this, at least I can have a look underneath. That would be the right thing to do. God, when I was doing the moat, I think I just lifted the body off. I don't think I even touched any of this stuff because I didn't need it. Right. Oof. Oh, he crunchy. That is very crunchy. Not good. That side is not as good as the left side. Please excuse the jet aircraft taking off in the cabin. Getting a little hot. I think it crashed all these millennia ago, years ago. We just found out that the seatbelts were not tight. I am pretty much always not working with a lot of space, and to be able to roll a wheelie bin around a car in Car Alley, come on, that's a bit unusual. Okay, let's de-use. Okay, little animals, be nice to me whoever you are. All this wiring for the into that harness and the regulation and that kind of stuff, it really does give vibes of a car that has not been molested, because the wiring's nice, like still bendy, and just doesn't look messed with. Interesting, right? And the fact that I have bias glides on as well, definitely. I've never seen that before as well. Look, it's got the sound deadening under the back seats. I didn't even know they had that. It really hasn't been messed with, this car. And I hope to do it good, you know? Keep its heart and soul intact. Now, it may involve some Subaru activity, but particularly if the beer is wet, there aren't, you know, affecting me too badly. Like with Cal, I feel like, you know, he had plenty of unskilled action before he even came to me. And still, you know, hopefully did him well. Whereas this car, I don't think this has been touched. This has not been touched. And not been used a lot either. Definitely trying to be as aware as I can of anything that wriggles in my hands when I pick it up. Pick the leaves up, should I say. Now on this car, obviously on this side, we had a problem with the damp. But also what happens on Beetles is the batteries there, and the batteries, for whatever reason, always leak. And the battery has 16 through the floor. Sometimes. As you can see, some additional floor cooling has opened up. Right, one of my big goals is to get the headliner out today, so rear windows at least, or at least the back end of the headliner, and then I can figure out what I'm going to do with that firewall. So yeah, the opening windows, which I don't think I've ever seen before in a Beetle. But yeah, them out, and then at least, as I say, the rear part of the headliner all out. Okay, don't really know what I'm doing. I undid a few screws, which seemed logical. She's fancy. I don't think you're gonna want pop outs. Don't think Beetles usually have them. How many animals have been displaced? So many. Impact screwdriver, damn awesome thing. Well, I think we can safely say it's not going to be raining men, it's going to be raining crap from the headliner and whatever animals decided to make it their abode. It's so funny on Super Beetles, they have this they all have expanding foam in here, but why did Super Beetles always rot in these rear quarter areas? This headliner's like, yep, I'm out of here. This is the crop falling out part. Hopefully just crap, not animals. Should have been using all these pry tools way earlier. Christian, totally better than that. I'll put his Instagram up because the sort of work that he does is absolutely insane. Okay, got that one out. How do you get this? Oh, there's a... Is this falling down? Because that is a bow, which I think... How do we get that out then? Okay, well I guess... actually doesn't need to have anything more removed, to be honest with you. I kind of want to put the seat back in and see. Actually, I want to take this out, this gummy thing. I remember this in the mutt being a pain in the ass to get off, but so I want that out, then back seat back in, and then figuring out the panel that's going to come across there-ish, and I'm assuming down to that line there, and then we have got some corrosion below, so I don't know what we'll do with that. I don't know, but I want to get some bracing in this back end so we can put a bit of strength back in when I start messing around with it and chopping in places that aren't supposed to be chopped. If you know what I mean. No, I'm going to try and chop in places that are supposed to be chopped. I told you that. I'm trying to be good. Trying to be good. seat back in, and I've no idea which way these go. I think it's that way. Got to keep on top of the labelling, and already I don't know how something goes back in. I took it out like 10 minutes ago. Okay kids, do as I say, not as I do. Safety is paramount. I'm making sparks. Probably sets on fire straight away. And I have a hose pipe which is accessible within 7 to 10 minutes. So that'll be good, right? Oh, these aren't ball rings. Nails. What is it with nails? Weird. Somebody overachieved on the bending. Christian, tell you what, I'm getting pretty good. Just saying. That's about the biggest joke I've ever told. Again, I'll put a link to Christian's Instagram. See the interior work he does. Crazy. More hooks of death. I call them that because the chances of me not hurting myself 1 month before the end of this build is nil. How is this attaching on? Oh, there we go. One of the big rushes to get this done, other than just because I want to, is it's trash day tomorrow. So I want to fill the trash cans as full as I possibly can, because then I'll have more room for next week's crap. That's an easier way to do it. Okay, let's go. Now we have an idea of where to build to. We're gonna run a bar, I'd say, straight across the back there, and we can bring it down lower if need be. We'll only know like the lower stuff when the body's off, but we can put a framework in to keep it strong. Like, look, we can go straight from there, straight across, and just have a whole big box. Lovely. Love it. So it seems the front pan didn't want to get left out, so that had a few holes as well. I am getting a little worried about the frame head. Not gonna lie, I'm intrigued. It's really close to that Napoleon's hat right there. Frame head maybe a bit holy. So what I'm going to do now is do a slightly unusual thing of, because the mechanism is so kind of like gunked up, I'm going to power wash it and blast it on the highest pressure setting, and then re-WD it and possibly give it a bit of heat, because I don't want to break this seat up. So I really want to get the hood open, and I've watched a couple of videos that explain the principles behind the hood really well, but don't tell you what to do in my situation. So I've disintegrated the actual glove box, and pulling the cable itself, it's jammed. So the actual safety latch, yeah, that undoes. The actual plunger part for security doesn't. So I think I'm just going to because I really wouldn't mind. I mean, this hood, it really is beaten, properly beaten. And I was just thinking I wouldn't mind a long hood on it. So it looks like a 67, upright headlights and a long hood. Really is such an unmolested car. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen them with this tray thing still here. And I don't think I've ever seen one with that, this, that. And the wiring. I wonder what that was. Some big old spider, isn't it? Okay, well, we're in.